Hi, we're going to talk today about navigating modern challenges with traditional wisdom. What is it that we're going to talk actually about? Social media and digital world creates a picture in almost everybody's mind that not necessarily is correct. Not only this, a lot of social media pictures are created on distortion. I wouldn't call it lies because it's basically the way you see things. Because even when somebody posted something on social media, you still can't tell if it's correct or not correct. And or if you know a person, you know 100% what's correct, what's not correct. However, all of this produces some sort of twisted picture that leads many of us to imaginary illusionary world that we perceive or we're trying to live in. What does it mean? It means that we are trying to follow wherever we are shown on Instagram, on Facebook, or something else that not necessarily the truth. Our brain tells us, well, it cannot be that way, yet we follow. Deep inside, those pictures, those videos are triggering something in us thinking, well, what's wrong with me that I cannot have this? Or why am I not that good that I cannot look like her? Or something else. Well, she's that great of a mother. She can do everything. Like, look at her Instagram. And then we doubt ourselves. The problem with this is that none of this is true, basically. Only few people are truly posting or letting you in their life the way it is. No one is perfect. So no matter what you see on internet is not true. It is not the truth, period. So when you go through Instagram at nighttime, unless you're learning something, unless you're following a person who is, like contributes in your growth, in your spiritual wisdom, in something that you're struggling in your life, and you're listening to get more answers, to get more insights, that's it. This is one thing. But if you're doing just because you want to scroll down, because you have nothing to do, and or you're looking for colorful pictures, you are going to get yourself in trouble, because you're not going to feel good about yourself after you scrolled, like Instagram for like 5 minutes. You are going to feel bad. That's designed to feel bad. I remember myself when I didn't want Instagram for a long, long period of time. I avoided it for a long, long period of time. And I didn't have a particular, like belief system. It's just I didn't have time. My life was so busy. I had so many other things that I just didn't have time to look at somebody else's pictures. And honestly, I wasn't interested in this. Why would I, like peek like in somebody else's life? I have my life to live, my own life. So, and then I decided that, okay, it's time for me to go on Instagram. And before I did it, as always, I went online and I registered and I started to kind of like seeing what the situation is, what Instagram is about. Guess what? After a few days I was not feeling well, and I was like, what is it happening with me? Like kids are fine, me fine, clients are fine, my work is fine, home is fine, everything is good, my health is great, nothing changes. And I started to look, because I know how it works. I started to look for an answer, like looking for where what's happening, where the leak is. I was stunned first time when I realized that it's scrolling Instagram that is making me uneasy. Okay. And at first, when I came to this realization, I was like, no way, I mean, I'm so smart. I know it all. I know how it works. I know how body works, brain. No, 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 it's not happening. And then I was like, okay, I will continue a little bit longer. So I quit Instagram. And then after a certain time, I came back again. And again, I had the same feeling of out of nowhere. It's not anxiety in me personally. It was just something that something is not correct. It just doesn't feel like I am happy, but I'm not 100% happy. Okay? So that's how I confirm that this is 100% Instagram. So my point here is this. Everybody needs to live our own life because our life is designed to have our full attention. If you want to be successful in life, you cannot waste 1 or 2 hours just, like jumping on internet and swimming in, like in Instagram or Facebook or somewhere else and constantly chatting. It's not going to do anything for you unless it's your work, unless it's a type of work that you do that requires you to analyze what's happening. That's different issue. But if you need to live your life, social media, digital media, you really need to be careful with this because it can be a powerful tool where you're learning what is it that you can apply, what product can you offer to your audience, or what topic can you talk about if you are like myself wanting to help people. Because I can tell you that for me, the most important part is to be helpful, to say something. Today I went to for ice cream, and the guy who knows me, he has been struggling with certain things in his life. So, and I heard him, I listened to him, and I had a 2 minutes conversation, and he told me, my God, thank God you came because this is exactly what I needed. Guess what? I want that in my life. I don't have time for Instagram or for internet to, like to spend hours, hours and hours because I have people in front of me that needs me, that can benefit, let alone my family. So when I'm talking to you about internet, be careful with social media. It doesn't mean that you need to quit. Follow somebody who supports your vision, who gives you clues, who helps you in your life. Do not waste your time, like following a Joe from the next door who is doing something that looks on Instagram perfect. Guess what? Their life is not perfect. Everybody's struggling. Everybody struggles. Okay? Don't fool yourself that people are perfect. Don't fool yourself that being rich is perfect. No, it comes with a lot of responsibility. And guess what? You probably maybe not even want this responsibility. Okay, so don't be fool. Live your life. Find out what is it that you really want in your life, what suits you personally, you, no one else, not your friend, not your father, not your mother, not anybody else, not Instagram page, not Instagram pay people, not nobody, just you, and follow it. Make sure that you live your life. Otherwise, in a couple of years or decades, you figured out where my life went. Guess what? You wasted it on social media, and it's not worth it. It is not worth it.